All right, we are on. Okay, this is Ryan here at Sankey's Garage. Just basically giving you a long-awaited update on the LSRSX. As some of you may know, I did take the summer off from this project because, basically, financially speaking, I had a lot going on this summer, and with this project, you guys obviously know it does tie in with a lot of money. So I basically told myself we're just going to cut ties with it until it gets cold again and winter's rolling its head around again. So we're getting started. This past summer, I was able to actually do a lot of stuff I wanted to. I purchased two vets, one C5, one C6. I owned a 05 WRX STI and a 5.5 S4, obviously all manuals. So I had a pretty fun summer, but it's definitely time to get back to it. And without further ado, here's the update on the LSRSX. This is it in its current state. Nothing cosmetically has been done to it, really, on the outside. This is the engine bay in the front, obviously, as you can see. I did revamp the hot side. I believe I covered this in an earlier video back in spring, before I basically took my break. Got two tile 60 gates on it, one for each bank. This one I was going to angle at a 45, but with this limited space that I have, it didn't permit. I don't think it's going to be a problem. 260s and a 1,000 horse setup is, you can kind of call it still overkill, if not right on par. So with the intake situation, I did flip it around again. As some of you may know, I am going tubular on this before I finish everything off. So it'll free up a lot of space for me eventually. With that being said, I can route the intake down here. Take this water pump here and basically put it up where the dump pipe is going to be going out of the hood where it was before. Route this all the way around to the turbo outlet on the cold side. These are VSR billet 88 turbos, so they are definitely 1,000 horse capable on each power plant. The radiator will be getting replaced with another sprint car radiator. I'm going to go with a single outlet instead of a dual, free up some space. And around the back side here. So that'll route through there, it'll free up space in the front, won't have to get in the way of the grill and the bumper. So let's take a stroll to the back here. What we have going on back here is pretty similar to the front, obviously just a lot more room. Okay, as you can see, the turbo is going pretty high. This makes room for everything that I want to do. That again is a VSR billet 88. Intake is done. I do have the 4-point steam lines installed on the front and the rear, as well with the new Holley fuel rails and the crossover line, as you can see right there. If you come along over here, starting to basically pick my ways with the cold side here. I'm going to be running it underneath the hot side, the front hot side, and then sweeping it over to the passenger side and going back and then back into the intake on the passenger side itself. This obviously is not a permanent setup. I'm going to be cutting it way shorter and it will sweep further away from the manifold. So obviously heat soak, it's all going to be wrapped anyway, so I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. And with that being said, there's not much else to update on here. Oh yeah, I am going to be getting the gates installed here. Obviously one each bank. I'm waiting on a flange. I lost it, so I will keep you guys updated though. Thanks.